Oh.
Really? Really? Oh, you're so good. Oh, you're so good!
Maybe it's the players who use it. I mean, it is light classes we're talking about. They are pretty awful.
Well, yeah, but maybe there's a simpler answer. Maybe it's because the taser is good. Like, really good. But why is it so good? I don't use it personally because, well, I don't hate myself and I'm not a bad person, but many people have had it used against them, including myself, and it is an awful experience. So, yeah, what makes it good? I mean, it's pretty good, but there's a lot of things. So you, hold your horses. Yeah, hold them, okay? Anyways, so for one, it is hit scan, and there's no shot deviation. You pull it out, boom, instantly. You don't need to really aim it. You just get it on center mass, and boom, you're stunned, right? It's got a short 15-second cooldown, which is, I mean, relatively long in combat, but when you reference it to the rocket launcher, it's 3 times longer. Okay, ridiculous range. It's like about 15 meters, so about from there to pretty far. You get the idea. It completely removes your ability to, move in a game where movement is so integral to your survival. I mean, come on. You're basically dead about 100% of the time if the person knows what they're doing, which is, I mean, if they're playing light, maybe not, but you get the idea. It stops cash out steals, so you've got a medium on you. With the healing beam, you're heavy. You're sitting there and you're this close. Final seconds of the game. Oh, it's ringing, the cash box. It's so close, the bar is nearly complete. And all of a sudden some light dashes up to you and hits you with a taser like that took any skill. And it immediately removes your ability to take the cash box. Well, you just lost. I mean, is there counterplay? No, that sucks, right? And then there's also, it stops reviving as well. So it doesn't actually stop you from using the defib, which is a whole nother thing, but it stops normal reviving. So let's say you're low on health. You just grabbed your teammate, you just ran away from a fight. It's dangerous, you're low. You need to get up your teammate, they can heal you or something, or you can just regroup. It's important, so you're healing them. You're so close, you're almost there, and then some light tases you, and then you just die because it canceled your revive. Like in any other circumstance, you would have been able to stick out the revive, and then you would have been like, half a team of people. And then you might have been fine, but no, the taser screws you over, right? It also forces you to drop the cash box, which is incredibly annoying and extremely powerful for multiple reasons. I mean, okay, think of it this way. The light class just runs up to you, tases you, grabs the box, and just flies away with, I don't know, dashes or, any of their other, grappling hooks. You get the idea. It's quite irritating. Normally, that's kind of reserved for, I think glitch mines. I know they do it. I'm pretty sure glitch grenades do as well. But those you kind of have to set up. Glitch grenades, you can kind of dodge. You've got some warning, you've got some setup. Glitch mines are loud. You have to run into them, and, oh no, I dropped the cash box. That's... Listen, but the taser you can do anytime. It also cancels and stops all abilities. Oh, you're a heavy and you're gonna pull up your shield? No, you got tased, you can't do that. You just get to sit out in the open and die. It's bad, right? And oh my God, it lasts for nearly 4 seconds. 3.75 seconds of straight up, you can't do nothing. Let's count that down real quick. Here, look at this timer that I just got. Check it out. 3, 2, 1, go. Gee willikers, that felt like a long time now, didn't it? Think about in a war situation where you're in the middle of getting shot at by like 4 people and you just have to freeze, stand still, because you can't move, you can't dodge, you just die. I mean, seriously, it lasts so long, I might as well start deciphering ancient Mayan text. Here, I'm gonna pull up a clip. I'll start doing that now. Just throw on my glasses. Ancient Mayan text. Oh, wow. Oh, are they still yeah, they are, okay. Yeah, you get the idea. It's stupid, it's dumb, nobody likes it. It lasts for too long. And sure, you might be sitting there going, did this guy really make an entire video because he doesn't like getting hit by the taser and he's bad at the game? Absolutely, that's exactly what I did. And that's what I'm doing currently. But there are some real problems with the taser. It's a real multi-tool ability, which works fine for many games. It's just depending on how you balance it, right? You know, it's fine to have things in your class that are powerful strengths that work really well. You know, for example, think the goo gun. Goo gun's great. It does a lot of things really well, and in the specific circumstances where you need it, it is fantastic, right? Healing beam as well on medium. Specifically, very powerful, and it really does get things done, and it absolutely makes a difference, right? But here's the problem. The taser is a gadget. Just one of your, count 'em, 1, 2, 3 gadget slots. It's just one of them. The two things I just mentioned are your entire class abilities, and in some of the game modes, if not most of them, you can't swap them mid-game. You're locked in, that's what you're doing, and you build your class around that almost, right? But with the taser, you don't lose out on anything. With heavy, if you take the shield to protect yourself and your allies, or maybe to help guard the objective and whatnot, you lose out on things like the charge and slam, or the goo gun, you know, with the movement that both of them can provide, and the versatility that they offer, right? There's a downside by simply picking the ability that you're gonna have. But with light, that's not a problem. With light, you can take the taser and get your dashes in your invisibility and your invulnerability frames from the dashes because they're stupid. And you can get, you know, like your grappling hook and whatnot. Like, you get the idea. All differing power, some more powerful than others. But my point is you don't lose anything. You pull up with the taser and you're still fast, speedy, light, and you've got a crazy tool packing with you. I mean, seriously. That's like the heavy getting the shield and the dash and then the goo gun all at the same time. Obviously, it's a little different, right? Because these are still main class abilities, but oh my God, like the taser, man. Not only that, but in so many circumstances, the stun gun is better than even some of the main class abilities, and basically is better than like all of the gadgets in the game, basically combined with its power. Like, take the dematerializer. All my homies love the dematerializer. It's great, but it has some definite flaws, and its versatility can sometimes be lacking. You have to be really creative with it, and it's not always going to be useful. But with the taser, dead. And that's all it takes. You don't have to be creative with it. You can just have it. 15-second cooldown, easy. Good. I mean, for all these reasons, it's clearly overpowered. And most importantly, it's not fun to play against. It's so incredibly annoying, and there's no counterplay. You just sit there and hope and pray that they don't hit you with a hit scan weapon when 90% of the time when you get hit by it, you're either not looking at them or you're standing still because you're doing something like grabbing a cash out. And it sucks. And sure, you could say, yeah, but why don't you just stand close to your teammates and then they can assist you, shoot them, then they can't do anything. Yeah, but that's not counterplay. Having to stand like 4 feet away from your other teammates as if you're an incapable child is not counterplay. It's just stupid. I mean, seriously, are we talking about the same heavy? The guy with 350 health? This massive bulking man who runs through walls like they're drywall, eats concrete for breakfast, and this AA powered rat gun just incapacitates them for an hour? I mean, seriously. My heavy is showing clearly, but still, with all that being said, how do you fix it? I'm doing a lot of talking about why it's overpowered, but I haven't yet give you any solutions. But I have 3 main ones that I'd like to talk about.
Solution 1. Nerf it. Yeah, I know, the lights are gonna hate me. The stun gun, the way it exists right now, makes no sense from a balance perspective and a fun perspective. So remove out the cash out blocks, gadgets should not be able to cancel someone's cash out steal so easily. Allow people to use their abilities when stunned. This would allow you to escape and you to use your defense abilities to protect yourself, allowing for some sort of counterplay. Decrease the range because it's way too far for the effects it gives, from like 17 meters to like 8 meters, and increase the cooldown to maybe 20 or 25 seconds. Right now, 15, way too short. You can use use it way too often. Reduce the stun time to between 2.5 and 3.0 seconds, and boom. You do that, now there's some counterplay, it doesn't insta-kill you, and it still allows you to basically do things. Basically, make it a gadget, not a main ability. It will serve a purpose, just not all of them. Solution 2. Complete rework. If you want to keep the power it currently has, and keep it a gadget, then you have to change its mode of delivery, the package being the stun. I say something like a shock stick. Similar to the sword, you charge it up with a shocking audio cue, and with a small lunge, it shocks whoever you hit. And with this change, you'd be able to keep most of the stats, except for probably the cooldown. It's still too short with the change. This removes the hit scan problem, and, it forces you to get close by removing the range, and, forces you to risk your life for the powerful effects that it gives. This turns the stun gun from a crippling sniper to a tool that's both dangerous to the receiver and the user, and makes its effects far more reasonable. Solution 3, similar to Solution 2 in it getting reworked, but it's a little different. Make it a main ability. Double down on its power and make it more powerful, but it can no longer be combined with the power of movement that other abilities offer. My first thoughts are some kind of Ghostbusters laser that you have to charge up for a moment, has a limited battery, and then boom, shot. Some kind of area lock-on where you can be specific with your target, but people can still get in the way. This would make it more of a team ability where the light provides support to their other teammates to help them get a kill or stop someone from following them. This would stop the current problem of light being able to completely cripple someone's movement and abilities on command and just laser them. Instead, they would have to play with their team or use it creatively to get kills because they wouldn't be able to do it themselves. It being able to stop at cash outs for as long as the battery lasts, but that's reasonable for it being an entire class ability. Yeah, there'd be a lot of work that would go into it, but that, it seems fine to me, a lot better than it currently is.
No matter what your takeaway is from this video, I ask you, Scotty, I'm sure you're out there listening. Please, for the love of God, remove the taser. Just do something with it. These ideas, they might not be perfect. I mean, it's like 11 o'clock in the morning and I'm tired and I'm just trying to get this video out there. But come on, just do something with it, because right now it sucks. It's so dumb. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you made it to this point in the video, thank you so much. The editing at the end got a little worse, but that's just because I spent an hour making that bit where the heavy got kidnapped. So yeah, that was great. I think I've got 2 bloopers I can show you of me failing to record, which happened a lot. I just grabbed 2 for some reason. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I stream on Twitch pretty frequently. You can check that out. And I try to post videos every Tuesday. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna go to sleep. You should probably do that too, I guess, if you're watching this at 4 in the morning. So if you're not, I guess, whatever, man. The goo gun, right? That's significant. A lot of multi-tool